Welcome to GameBros. This is Kuko.
This is Riddle.
And this is Prodigy.
Coming to you live from our GameBros studios in Miami, Florida. And we're super excited to have our girl Riddle Rex back. Where have you been?
It feels great to be back. I'm super glad I didn't get lost on my way here. I haven't been here for so long.
Well, you kind of got lost.
It's not that I didn't want to be here. I just, conflicts of work and personal life.
So I got a quick question for our viewers. How many times do you have to go to a specific location for you to learn the address on how to get there? I don't know why you're so bashful. We weren't talking about you, Riddle Rex.
Yes, you were.
Riddle, you're out here making things up.
First of all, your son, did you know that your son doesn't even know the address that he lives in?
Oh my goodness.
Vouch for me. Vouch for me.
Are you trying to like put yourself on top, put him under the bus, and you're trying to be on top? Is that what you're trying to do right now?
I know you guys are referring to me, so your own son doesn't even know where he lives before you come at me, bro.
Okay.
All right, that's cool. We got an action-packed show. There's a lot of stuff that we got to cover.
Yes, sir.
Might as well jump into the news. So like always, our news is brought to you by our friends at Liquid Luck. And like our boy Alex said, if you suck, you should try some Liquid Luck. So, Riddle, you tried Liquid Luck. It touched your lips for the first time. Now that you come into the studio for the very first time. And what do you have to say to this beautiful Liquid Luck?
Okay, so at first, I was iffy about the flavor, which I'm trying right now, is peach tea. I don't like anything tea related. But this, I'm shocked. It's so delicious. And I've tried another gaming liquid product, not Liquid Luck, but it was another product at SuperCon, and this is so much better.
And we also went over the nutritional value of the stuff, and it's Liquid Luck beats it by triple. And so we're, the funny thing is we were here and we were talking about Liquid Luck and all this stuff, and the thing we haven't asked them, this is like your second or third cup already. Like, is this good for her?
Yeah.
Is she gonna be up like at 4 o'clock in the morning?
I mean, the good thing is, at least from what I read, it doesn't have caffeine. It just has like herbs or something that enhances.
Is it herbs
caffeine?
or herbs? First, we need to establish that. Is it herbs or herbs?
I said herbs just because in my mind I was thinking of the word.
And Wrecker says he's gonna fight you.
Caffeine is so bad for you.
I don't think it has caffeine though.
No.
From when I was reading the
makes this
packet,
even better.
that makes that even 20 times better.
Some products, they overdo it with sugar to make it, taste appealing. I don't taste the overload in sugar on this at all. I feel like the whole concoction is completely well done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like we said, the news is brought to you by our friends at Liquid Luck. Again, if you guys suck, try Liquid Luck. And to start off, we're going to talk about a little game called Cuphead. So, Cuphead is a game that came out for Xbox, and they did such a great job with the game that Netflix is going to make a TV show about it. Mm-hmm. So, you guys haven't had a chance to play the game. I got to play it.
I actually have.
I haven't.
I have.
So, are you guys excited for a TV show with Cuphead and Mughead?
I'm excited for anything that comes on Netflix.
Well, I'm not excited.
It gives me shows to watch because I literally watch every show and movie on Netflix. So keep adding some new content on there. I'll watch it.
But are you interested in watching this 1930s art style? Like I'm excited to see what they could do with this and Dice Demon and all that stuff.
Interesting.
I used to watch cartoons a lot, but now there isn't a cartoon that attracts me other than Gumball. I don't know if you guys know what Gumball is. I love Gumball. Gumball and the regular show.
Yes,
were like my favorite cartoons.
And you never liked Adventure Time?
And no, I wasn't a fan of Adventure Time. And what is it, BoJack? Have you guys heard of BoJack?
BoJack Horse?
Yeah.
No, never.
But that's more of an adult
cartoon. But it's a cartoon though.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Wrecker brings up a good point. They did an awesome job with the Castlevania series.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's amazing.
Yeah,
from people.
but that's more of an anime style, and I think they'll do a really good job with this. I would like for each episode to be like a boss battle.
Yes.
You know,
that'd be
each
pretty cool.
you know, maybe one or two. You know, setting up
So
the boss
this is
battle.
going based off the game, not in the universe of the game.
It's well,
It can be both.
it's both basically.
Okay.
You
So
just said it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a comedy, and it follows like the misadventures of Cuphead and his,
Tom and Jerry, yeah, that's a
and
good
his
one.
brother. Was it Mugman?
Mughead.
Yeah, Mughead.
Yeah.
No, isn't it Mugman?
No, it's Mughead and Cuphead.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Might be.
All right, now it's all good. So I'm super excited. It looks cool. It looks interesting. Want to see what they can make out of this series. Something that's a little bit more off base is they're making a Mortal Kombat reboot, and this came out of I would have never thought they would have took it this far into the game. They're actually gonna make it more gory and add fatalities to it. I know a lot of people are very excited to see all this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think?
Just because I feel like everyone would be excited because it's true to its source material.
Yeah.
So now I guess if they're gonna make a movie and they do a Mortal Kombat movie, they gotta stick with their material.
Oh, it
They gotta
is
stick with what they
Mugman.
got.
You're right. We were wrong.
It's Mugman.
Yeah. So,
Whatever.
dog, it's gonna be crazy to see this in a big screen. To see freaking Scorpion just rip somebody's spine out.
That's gonna be crazy.
So now when the fatalities happen, they're for real dead. It's not like the game.
Well, those
They
aren't
come back to
fatalities.
life.
Those are X-rays.
No. What Riddle's
No, like in
saying,
the
like, let's say,
game.
if Scorpion gets beheaded by Sub-Zero, would he
Oh.
come out in Mortal Kombat 2? Does he get does he get an extra life and
Yeah.
come back,
Respawn.
or the way they'll probably play it out is by doing fatalities to non-common, like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, just this Luke Cage just fighting some random dude, and you just like
You think so?
That's.
it's
I
true
think
though.
the,
Like
I think
That's
the movie
smart.
would kill off some people.
I
mean,
yeah,
just like in
they
the
have to
game, they've
kill
been
off-
killed
they
off
have
in the
to kill off
story.
Some people, yeah.
And like Mortal Kombat 9, they're not gonna come back in Mortal Kombat 10 if they're killed off in Mortal Kombat.
so, but who do they kill off that don't come back?
Yeah, they killed off just like they killed off. Are they going off Mortal Kombat 11 story now? Did they say where this Mortal Kombat movie is taking place?
I think I read that it was about some. Was it Liu Kang? Like enrolling in a boxing tournament, a local boxing tournament, and then he finds out that.
It's
like,
because usually that's the whole story of Mortal Kombat is Luke Cage
Yeah.
being the hero that saves us from the nether realm.
Yeah, and then he finds out, that the boxing tournament is bigger and it involves saving.
They killed that boy Scorpion. So I don't know. That'll be interesting. I never thought of that aspect. Like, what would happen if they do kill off? Like, they're not gonna kill Sub-Zero, right? They're not gonna kill Liu Kang. They'll probably kill like Reptile, some low level
Or, like,
Mortal Kombat
if-
person, or
and
Jax.
then
Are they gonna take out Jax?
Are they even gonna introduce the cyber?
Oh, like Cyrax,
Cyber Sector, Cyber Sub-Zero. Who's the other one? Smoke. Like, are they gonna introduce that whole thing? Like, there's a lot that they can bring in because of the story of all across all Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's
we're gonna
interesting.
we're gonna have to wait and see for a trailer, see what they're gonna do. But I think that's cool that they're sticking to the source material.
Yeah, it's just
Stuff that happens in
like
games.
watching Deadpool and not it be rated R, or Wolverine not being rated R was kind of weird because they would
Yeah.
have to do all those different camera angle playing and moving it around.
Are you guys? Do you guys want someone specifically to be one of the characters, like as a cast? Are you guys?
It's because all the people that I know are old. I'm glad they're actually casting newer people. I'd rather see new people that I don't know that will fit the casting and actually make the actual role look better than just put in Jean-Claude Van Damme because it's a name. I'd rather not have that. I'd rather have some new person but that actually looks like Sub-Zero. You're like, dude, this guy looks like Sub-Zero and would fight well.
Like, you don't know any younger celebrities that like you're.
Dude, record.
This is why we need Hitman here. Hitman's the movie guy, or Update Cinema knows a lot of movie people.
What record put in the comments is perfect. If Keanu Reeves shaves, and cuts his hair, he's a perfect Kenshi. Perfect, like on point Kenshi. Just make him look like Neo and put a blindfold on him, and that's how he's Kenshi.
That's true. That's true. See, that's why we need
Well,
record.
start that, and make it viral. I think that's how. Well,
That's how,
when the new
who was it?
Batman, the
Isn't
Batman
that how
was being
The Rock
cast.
became freaking Black Adam?
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Was it? I don't remember. Did people start it? I don't remember actually. No,
Did he
you
start
mentioned
it? Maybe he started trying to get the
Yeah.
movie
I
role.
don't know, but these days I feel like we have the internet has a lot of power. Social media has a lot of power in
Yes.
casting choices.
Area 51. No, I'm kidding. But
No, there was something that I saw the other day this guy, Cruz,
Tom Cruise?
Terry Crew.
Oh, Terry Crews?
Yeah, he was trying to get
No, the Little Mermaid.
the Little Mermaid
No,
thing. He's like, dude,
I
if we
think
can
that
make
was a
this
joke.
viral, we can make this happen. And he wanted to be the Little Mermaid father.
Triton, King Triton.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, King of
I don't
Atlantis.
see that happening.
What's up, duct tape? So yeah,
I don't see that. either.
I think that would be funny. I think
Well,
that
now that they're casting Ariel as African American, I think they can.
they have to have an African American
Yeah, but
Triton.
Terry Crews is more of like a comedian. Like I don't see him in something serious like The Little Mermaid.
Oh, why do you have to narrow cast
Why
the
do you
poor
have
guy?
to? Yeah.
Come on, dude. You ever seen him? He does everything.
I can see more like Idris Elba being her dad.
That's what Record just said.
Oh.
Why you?
No,
why
she
you
just
stealing?
read. She just read it.
No,
and
I'm
then
not
acted
even
like-
logged into our thing yet. But okay.
So moving along, Microsoft is working on a new console. Everybody knows this.
Mhm.
The rumors were that they were working on two different consoles. There was the one umbrella which was called the Scarlet, and underneath that umbrella they were working on two different consoles, Lockhart and Anaconda. Lockhart being the streaming box, the cheaper entry level Xbox, and then they had the Anaconda, which was going to be the heavy powered, the big boy, the one that had all the RAM and all the power to destroy all consoles. So now it looks like Microsoft is trying to slim down and actually just work on one console instead of two. Do you guys think this is a good idea, bad idea? What's the reason for this?
I feel like it's good. You know why? Because then this is gonna start showing that Microsoft is starting to focus on one thing instead of trying to work on two. So they might start improving or working on stuff to make the Scarlet already better than it is.
And I think it's better price-wise, too, because they were going to have the more affordable Lockhart. They were probably going to price Anaconda outrageously. So I feel like now, since they only have one console, they have to conform to both, for it being, a bit more on the affordable side.
Okay, so quick question. When you buy a console, what do you look for? Price, power, strength? What are the criteria you look for? Because I buy my consoles for a certain reason, and I know that my reason is different than others. So I'm curious to know what are the driving forces of you guys getting a console? Like when you buy a console, do you automatically I want to get the biggest, strongest, fastest, or do you like I'm just gonna buy the cheapest what I can get right now? Riddle.
I mean, of course, everyone wants the biggest, strongest, fastest, but if they can't afford it, then.
But you
there's-
save up a little bit.
I don't know. I'm not dropping $500 on a console.
Okay. So in
That's
order
just
for you
me.
to buy the next Xbox, it needs to be $499 and below.
It needs to be under $499.
$450.
Max $400. I wouldn't spend more than $400 on a console.
What about you, Prodigy? What do you look for in a console?
I can say power, and
Records like I'm about to spend $800 on the PS5.
to me, I feel like another driving force alongside power and affordability is
The
exclusives.
ecosystem. Oh, yeah.
Exclusives, because when people consoles, the reason I guess you can say some people buy them just because their friends have them, others buy them because they love the exclusives that they sell and they put on it, and that's another big driving force. But to me, I never upgraded to PS4 Pro, so I can't really say power because if not, I would have upgraded. But at the time when they did launch, PS4 was clearly a better option than the Xbox One. So I guess power and PS4 was more affordable. It was $100 less than the Xbox One, and it came out before it. So I don't know. I go with depending on the balance of power and affordability.
Okay. So I usually try to go with power because it's with the console it's all closed.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with the laptop. If I buy a laptop, I want to get the most powerful laptop at the time because it's closed. I can't do anything to it. I can't add RAM. I can't add this or that. At least with PlayStation, you can change the hard drive. You can make a bigger hard drive, swap out the hard drive, make it in this case, it's already SSD. So I want to get the most powerful system at the time. With a PC, it's different. I can mod it. I can change it. I can add more RAM. I can change the CPU, GPU. So as far as the system, I want to get the most powerful one at the time they're out.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as money, I guess in my case, I'm a baller. That's why I got this beautiful studio. But no, I want to find a good balance between it being powerful and the price point. I think the way PlayStation did it last time by having a good, powerful system at a very affordable price was that's why they're kicking butt right now. I think Xbox needs to focus on that. By having two consoles, they're kind of like Riddle Rex said, they're splitting their bases. I think they should come out with one really good console, as strong as possible, with keeping the price low, and then later on, a year and a half from now, come out with just a streaming box. Once they're captured their fan base, once they got all their people playing on their Xbox, hey, you got your Halo gear. Guess what? Now you can have this cheaper system, so you can stream your games or do that. But having two at the beginning, when you go to the store, which one do I get? Do I get the cheaper one or I get this one? Maybe I actually get the cheaper one and just jump on that. And then what happens is that you're setting a lot of the cheaper one. Then EA is not going to make the games for the stronger one. They'll just make it for the cheaper one and then just kind of up-res it. Mm-hmm. So the people that did buy the expensive one feel like they're getting ripped off.
They're splitting everything if they do that. And just like you said, in order for them to capture the player base in the beginning, just like PlayStation did when they launched, parents, if you could say parents for a little kid, they're going to look at consoles. If they're not parents that are into gaming, they're going to look into consoles as in, this one's $500 and this one's $400. Which one would I buy for Christmas? Which one's going to save me more money? The $400 one sounds great, and they're going to buy that one for their kid.
And as a person that's making a console, what you want to do is grab them young. Mm-hmm. Because once they become your young fanboys, when they get older, they're buying the Nintendos and the Switches and whatever. And like your generation, you guys bought into PlayStation. So now you guys are PlayStation fanboys, and whoever like Austin that jumped into Xbox, he stays in that family. So if you go and Riddle Rex, she's got two daughters, and they ask her to buy, she doesn't have kids, but if they ask her, hey mom, can you go buy a game, a Xbox? When she goes to the store to buy it, she's like, well, there's two, and this is a cheaper one. I'm just gonna take this one. And she gets home, and the kids are like, that's not the one I wanted. But it kind of splits up the fan base. I think they should stick to one. I'm glad that that's what they decided. Mm-hmm. I'm glad they decided that they're just going to stick to one system and just put all their money into that one system. That's the best choice they could have done. And then, like I said, later on they could make the Anaconda Slim or whatever, or the Xbox streaming box, because that's where everything was going streaming. Riddle Rex is going to streaming. She wants to go to Stadia. That's what she's putting
it makes the most sense money-wise. You save a lot over time. So I'll let you guys know how it is.
She's going to be surfing the streaming highway on the Stadia.
Well, we're going to have beta access, aren't we?
Yes, we will have beta access. We have the Founders Pack coming in. So we're going to get to test the Google Stadia very soon. I think they're going to start very soon because November is the release date. So I'm sure they want to test it out. I gotta actually look it up.
There's still so many questions that I have for them.
It's gonna be tough for me to adjust to the new controller. I'm so used to PlayStation controller.
Yeah, that happens to us every single time we go to play like Madden or something at E3 where they're playing Madden and we're like X and we press where the X is on the PlayStation and on the X on the Xbox in the different locations. So we're throwing to the wrong receivers and stuff. Oh, it's crazy. Speaking of new consoles, Nintendo Switch has a new little brother. It is called the Nintendo Switch Lite. Light and compact, launches September 20th for $200.
Yep, the original one was $300.
Well, still is $300. So they're not doing a price cut. So Riddle, what's the difference between this and the other ones? I see right here on the screen. I see differences.
Yeah, well, it's offered in 3 colors: yellow, gray, and turquoise. And they're making a carrying case and a protective screen, but it's sold separately, not included with that. But basically, the main difference is that the screen is a lot smaller. The original touchscreen was 6.2, and the Switch Lite is 5.5. It's a lot smaller. It doesn't have the kickstand like the regular Nintendo Switch. No video support, output to a TV, and the Joy-Con controllers. It doesn't have that. So since it doesn't have that, you can only play handheld mode games.
So no taking it out of the from the screen. You can't detach them. It stays on the screen.
No, but
so there is no Switch. Why do they call it the Switch Lite when it doesn't switch anymore? The whole point of the Nintendo Switch is just switching between your TV and handheld. So this is just a handheld.
yeah, but you have the option to buy the Joy-Con controllers.
You can add Joy-Cons to them.
Yes.
But you have to also buy a charger for the Joy-Cons because you cannot charge them with the Switch.
Yeah.
So some games on Switch mode on the TV, you have a different game. And then when it's undocked, the game is more compact. So there's also going to take a hit on that as well because you're losing power. So why is Nintendo doing this? What do you guys think? Like, why would they come out with this little handheld? Are they going to get into streaming and just stream the games to the little handheld device? Because I don't see it being a Switch anymore. I just see it as a new 3DS basically. And if you look at the picture with the Switch Lite in the hand, it looks like a Vita.
Yes.
Basically, that's what it is.
Look at that.
It looks exactly
It
like
looks
a Vita.
just like an orange Vita or yellow Vita. The knobs and everything. I actually, kind of happy that they did this because it makes the Vita 2 possible, maybe. I love the Vita. I'm sorry.
Don't we? I just do not see the purpose in this. To me, I don't know why they did this.
Well, I mean, the Nintendo Switch is $300.
Okay.
But okay, so
To
let's do the
me,
math.
I think-
For $100 less, you lose the kickstand. You lose the ability to take away the Joy-Cons. You also take the ability of connecting it to a TV. Why can I not connect it to a TV? With the USB-C out to HDMI,
But
we should be able to connect.
The whole purpose is for it to be just a handheld device. That's why they made it.
But isn't
Some
the
people
purpose
just-
of a Switch that you can play with your friends anywhere you want? That you could take off the Joy-Cons and make it a 2-player game right then and there?
Oh, that's true because let's say if I want to play Smash Brothers with you and I have a Switch Lite,
I gotta have my own
What, you
Switch
gonna
to play
be
with you.
watching me over my shoulder? Like I hold it like
I'm
this.
gonna connect my Joy-Con and watch you over the shoulder.
No,
like
I don't think you can play it on the
and
Lite.
you can add. It says you can add Joy-Cons to it.
And there's games that have to be made for the Lite. I don't know if you saw in the video.
Yeah, there's some games because, like I said, when you
the
dock it,
yeah.
it's a certain mode. It goes into a different mode, and then when you undock it, 1, 2, 3 Switch is one. That there were certain games that when you docked it, you were able to access, and when you undock it, you can't. The other thing you lose is the rumbling in the controllers. No HD rumble, which remember when the Nintendo Switch came out, it's like, oh, the new HD rumble, and it shakes, and you can hear the ice cubes and how many ice cubes there are, 2 or 3 or 1. All that's gone. So this is the new Pokemon one, which comes out a month before the game comes out. It is the new Pokemon edition with no Pokemon game.
See,
The Pokemon game sold
I'm
separately
more
a month
likely
later.
to buy the Switch Lite than I am the regular Switch.
because it's cheaper. But
it's
then
cheaper. I don't have anyone to
because you've
play.
never felt
Yeah, but why would I? I don't have anyone to play with. So
you
why would
haven't used the actual Switch in its capability.
Like my thing
And what
is
it's for.
the biggest game that we love the Switch for. It's Smash
It's
Brothers,
Smash. Yes.
right?
And
Or
losing-
Mario
Mario
Kart.
Party. Oh, Mario Party, Mario Part.
Okay, Mario Party.
I think
but
Mario Party's
Mario Kart and Smash are the biggest ones. That like dude, at E3, how many people we saw sitting down playing Mario Kart or
Dude,
Smash?
A lot.
All that is done. You're not doing
You
that.
can't do.
with
You
the Lite.
can, but everybody has their own system.
You can get a GameCube.
Get a GameCube.
Dude, just like Wrecker's saying, and I agree completely, it is useless, and this is going back to Wii U and why the Wii U failed.
Oh yeah, but you know what? I didn't see it like that. It is like a portable.
I don't
Wii
know
U.
why the only reason I would see
Is to save the $100.
at the smallest reason would be that, and they're making a streaming device.
Yeah, that's
A
what I
cheap-
think.
a
that
cheap streaming device.
The end goal is.
Yes, but I'm not enraged, but I don't like that the Switch, the normal one, is still at a price at $300.
Isn't that what is the PlayStation?
I
4
would
at?
not. I would not
It's a
price.
very underpowered system.
I would not price the Lite at 200, and I wouldn't price the Switch at 300. I would price the Lite at 150.
Yeah,
You're
I
losing.
agree.
Look at all the stuff we listed that it's losing. That is more than the amount you're paying for.
You're even losing your friends list.
What? They don't have the oh.
Yeah. So that's that. So Nintendo. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know.
Go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, the marbles they threw on the table this time weren't too good. I don't like it. I don't agree with it.
Yeah. I to be truthful, I like the idea. There's just certain things I would have kept. I would have kept the kickstand. I would have kept the detachable
The
Joy-Cons.
Mhm.
Get rid of the HD Rumble. Just there, you could save some money. Let me be. I don't want a dock. Keep the plastic dock, but just let me be able to put a USB-C to HDMI. That's basically what the
it
dock
is.
is. A piece of plastic.
Yes, it's just a holder.
Yeah. So I don't understand why all that stuff. They could get rid of all that stuff and they would save the $100, and they would have sold a better system.
Yeah.
But Nintendo, maybe they're gonna make their money a different way. Maybe they're gonna get into something.
Just like we brought up last week, the streaming that Nintendo might go into. So who knows?
No, what I was referring to
Is what?
Universal Studios and their new Super Nintendo World Land.
They
So-
jump right into it.
So these are some mock drawings of what Super Nintendo Land might look like. So Universal Studios in Orlando and the first one's going to be in Tokyo actually in 2020 for the for the Olympics. They're going to have their Nintendo World open over there. So that's going to be exciting. We get to see what theirs looks like before we get to ours here in Orlando and then in California as well.
Mhm.
So
And this model looks nearly identical to the one they're making in Japan.
yeah. So what would you guys want them to have in this Nintendo World Land? So we'll see what these are the mock-ups, but what do you guys want? I want a Super Metroid world, and I want to have little Metroids running around where you can shoot them. The ride could be even like a Men in Black style where you're like in a cockpit, flying around.
I hate that.
And you're shooting little Metroids and getting power-ups and shooting rockets and all that stuff.
Well,
All in VR, baby.
how's Men in Black? I don't remember that right.
Men in Black it's outdated, but
yeah.
they can up-res it.
Have you guys gone
and
to the Toy Story Mania?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. Because I hate rides like that. Because those, first of all, that's a cheap ride.
Yeah.
You just put screens and then you put like sensors on a IR and on the
A
gun.
rideable Yoshi.
And that's it. To me, I feel like that's just like laziness. What I would want to see is a Mario Kart. Well, DJ Fuego and I came up with the best Mario Kart idea ever. And something that I think that would be amazing if they ever added it in real life. It's basically playing actual Mario Kart with power-ups and pickups. You're wearing something AR or something in your cart has AR. And you go over these cubes that have NFC or a QR code that the bottom of your cart picks up and scans.
Yeah.
And basically you aim just like your thing, and there'll be sensors on the cart. And when you hit
Press a
somebody,
button.
it messes up. Yes, it messes up their cart or slows them down or something in real life.
So the way I would do it, I would have an LCD screen that shows you the weapon you pick up,
Mm-hmm.
and you press a button to shoot it. And if you hit the car, it will either slow them down or.
But the thing
Or
is that
little vibration.
if you add AR, the turtle shell could spin in AR and you see it going towards them. You know what I'm saying?
But Prodigy.
But that's
Prodigy.
I'm saying that's in the future.
Prodigy.
That's future.
Prodigy. We tried AR.
Okay, but
We tried AR. We tried the HoloLens. Dude, it was crap.
okay, let's
And you
let's
know
talk
it.
about
And
that.
you
real
know
quick. Guko and I went to E3. There's something called an Unreal Garden, right? And it's like a little place that they put in
Change
a
the
bunch
camera,
of places.
bro. Show yourself,
No.
man.
And in that place, we got to try the HoloLens. This was the first one or the second one?
The first one. The
The
HoloLens.
first
2,
one.
Yeah.
And what price was the first one at?
$1,500.
$1,500.
It wasn't like they were giving these things away. I'm talking about they
Yeah.
were pretty penny.
Mm-hmm.
So you and I, we thought, oh, dude, we're gonna try the HoloLens. This is gonna look amazing because we always remember watching the videos when we used to talk about it on the show,
Mhm.
and you
Or
see
when
the
they
guy
showed it
making the
off
car
in the
and he's
HoloLens,
touching
yeah.
and moving, and then
he's
when they
built-
showed
or
the Minecraft thing,
the whole land on the table, everything was getting built. Or you remember the presentation where the aliens were coming out of the walls or
Yeah,
something, the robots, and they had to
exactly.
shoot them? And we're like, dude, Google, this is going to be awesome. It was nothing at all like we thought it was. We go in there, and the HoloLens, the way it works is that it looks like it's a visor over your face. And the only piece of a screen that's like AR is like this little tiny square window that is right in the center of your eyes, and everything else is just real life. It's
just
like
tiny window,
super tiny,
just like that big. So like you see the peripheral vision is like looking at everything else, and you're looking through a tiny little window. And if you move up your eyes a little bit or down, it just completely distorts it.
Mhm.
And the colors were like it wasn't like
Dude,
vibrant.
It
and-
looked and the graphics itself were like.
so that's why I'm
bad.
saying don't put HoloLens.
Okay, so-
Get rid of
okay.
the AR.
Okay.
Just have the car shake a little bit. You know, you
Yeah,
electrify
or
it,
they
and
stop
shake
you,
it,
or it slows
or
down.
kind of peel out a little bit.
Mhm.
Like you kind of move with the,
You
the
swerve?
thing, and it swerves when
Yeah.
it hits the oil slick. So you just move the wheels back and forth. So it can.
The good thing is I see Bowser's Castle as Mario Kart. I know they're not gonna do that, but I'm guessing there's gonna be a Mario Kart themed ride. So you're basically playing Mario Kart. Is what I'm.
Well, how do you think they're
what
gonna
I'm
do the
guessing.
ride though?
Huh?
I just said it. Just with NFCs, you got a little screen. You go over NFC. You
That's-
go,
yeah, that's our
and then
idea.
There's a little mushroom. You press a button, and your go kart goes a little faster. You get a red turtle. You press it. You aim your car to the car in front. Boom! You hit your turtle. Boom! It slows down the car for a little bit so you can pass it. But the thing is that you have to have multiple laps.
Mhm.
And that's where the lines and all that stuff
yeah.
happen.
That-
That's why
that-
the
that's why
other
you have multiple
racing
tracks.
ones. Okay, you can have multiple small tracks.
That would be
And like
those are just ideas that we have.
Six cars.
Guys, we're not stating actual rides that they.
No,
that
we're
they've
saying
leaked.
we want.
This is what we want.
What about you, Riddle Rex? What would you like to see there? Little Zelda.
Well, I see that there's gonna be a roller coaster. I hate roller coasters. I've never been on one. But have you guys been on the Simpsons ride at
Yes.
Universal? It was like the roller coaster simulation.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
love that ride. It was so much fun. So I hope they do that with the Donkey Kong minecart.
That'd be funny. Like have like the Donkey Kong world, and you're like riding around, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's cool. I could see that happening.
Yeah, I hope they do that.
Now, how would they implement Zelda into this? Because Zelda's a big Nintendo IP. They can't leave this out. Like, what
Right.
would they do with Zelda and Link?
Some Avatar.
You know what they
They do
could do is
Avatar?
Wind Waker, and have it into a water ride.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
And have it
be
like
actually
the,
really
you know,
cool.
water.
Oh, I love water rides.
That'd be really
Yeah.
cool, actually.
And you know, this whole Zelda thing has to, I mean, Nintendo World has to be kid friendly because that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And then food, though, you have to have like mushrooms, all that crazy
But, like,
stuff,
I
and
think like they'll have like the Zelda food there, like the stuff you eat there.
yeah,
They'll
they're
have
gonna have
bananas.
to.
They'll have
The
bananas.
thing is gonna be Cooking Mama. You know, the
Yo,
Cooking-
that'll be a fire restaurant.
just
Cooking Mama.
Cooking Mama.
Yes,
So that's the stuff, and you know what?
but yeah,
There's no Zelda in the model though, isn't it? Just
that's
Donkey Kong
what
Country.
Kuko and I were talking about earlier.
Yeah,
right
this
now.
is just a
Seeing
mock
Donk-
of
Yeah.
the stuff.
But they are for sure putting Zelda. It's too big of a thing for
Yeah.
Nintendo to not include Zelda in it.
yeah.
But yeah,
And that's the way the news goes.
And that's the way the news goes. You heard, Rick. So we're gonna go.
Oh, it'd be cool if the Mario tubes, if they make them into slides and you can like
slide from one section to the other.
Yeah,
Imagine
that'd
the
be
crowds
really
of people
cool.
dying. No, I'm kidding. But
They can make it into like those bank tubes where like poof when you shoot somewhere else. That'd be dope. So we're gonna get into what is coming out this week. We want to know what we can spend our hard-earned cash, and for that, we're gonna go to Riddle Rex. But first. So, what's coming out this week, Riddle Rex? And this is sponsored by the people that you've been chewing on this whole time. I've been watching you eating Game On snacks all day
it's okay.
long.
they're actually really, really good.
So, you haven't even tried the friggin' really good flavored ones.
So
Yeah.
this flavor is barbecue mesquite.
Yep.
and it's super good.
So-
I was eating earlier too.
The only other brand of beef jerky I've had is Jackling's, and I
Blasphemy. Don't ever say that in the studio ever again.
But I think I cannot tell the difference. Like, this is really good.
Game On Snacks, don't listen to her.
Yeah.
She's not
What?
speaking on your behalf.
And our behalf either.
But that's
Yeah.
a popular brand, so okay.
Don't worry. We're going to have a taste test.
Yeah, we're going to blow your mind.
And we're gonna blow
gonna
your
bring that
mind.
freaking rubber wannabe meat on here. And you're going to see the difference between that rubber plastic crap
And
this.
Game On Snacks. Trust us.
You got to have them both at the
I
same
didn't say
time.
this was bad. I'm just saying for a popular brand to be that successful.
Don't worry. Our boys
This
like
is
Game
just
On
as good.
Snacks is going to be better.
All right,
than-
Riddle. Let's jump
So-
into it.
Stop talking.
What can we get? What can we buy? Let us know.
Our hard-earned cash.
What, the games of the week?
Games out they're coming out this week. Yes.
Oh, we're gonna start with 198X. Looks like a pretty cool game. So it shows like a bunch of different games.
Made in the 80s, pixelized art.
Art style. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when I first watched the game trailer,
You're like, what
The-
is this?
well, yeah, I was like, what is this? But you can hear the girl in the background, and she's
It's
like-
an RPG, a
oh,
story.
not the girl. Well, the game is saying like, oh, this is not just an RPG. This is not just a racing game.
It's everything.
Yeah, it's everything.
So it basically has to do with her life and how she portrays herself in these games, and it's a story-based RPG. I can't wait to play this game because I want to see where it takes me. I like these story-based games.
In this game, you're actually playing those games that you see there.
Yeah.
I think she just like wanders off, like she just starts daydreaming about the game, and then you can play that game.
So we'll get it.
Or she
we'll
plays
play
in the
it.
arcade, because he was talking about how she goes to the arcade and how she's
No, but
running
she's
off.
not in the arcade when these games come up.
Yeah, she was playing a game in the arcade right now?
Yeah, for that one game.
Oh, but you're talking about all the other ones.
Yeah, it'll be just
Oh,
random
okay.
throughout. You have to watch it to see, I guess, her storyline.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll play it.
It's intriguing.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
F-Zero. I didn't even think of F-Zero. What else?
All right, next one we have is Pig Eat Ball.
What the hell is it?
What? Pig eat ball.
Did they just get 3 words and just smash them together?
They're like, what 3 words can we make a game
They're
out
not
of?
even smooth.
Pig eat ball.
And
it's a pig with wings? No,
Yeah.
with rockets or something.
so it's like a 16-bit old school
Like over the top,
top down.
like
Kind of
arcade.
looks like that Caterpillar game. You know that old Caterpillar game where it gets longer every time you eat the ball?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Snake ball? Or
Something like that.
something like that. I know what you're talking about.
But apparently it gets different power-ups and has to, like, basically like dungeons they have to.
It's a pig eating a ball.
Yeah.
That's where
Piggy
we're gonna-
ball.
That's where we're going to leave it at.
Now this next game is a water horror game.
You could tell by the title. Submersed.
Submerged what? Isn't it? Wait, what?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's that
No,
one.
It's just submersed.
And it's a shark horror game.
A shark horror. It says this 47 meters down. That movie?
Basically, 47 meters down the game. So, would you guys be intrigued to play a game like this?
So the enemy is one shark?
No, there's several. It's a underwater horror game.
I don't know.
The only scary thing is the sharks?
I purposely wouldn't be. I wouldn't play this game. I'm so sorry.
We would have to play to see if there's something other than just a shark to be afraid of.
You know what I would play this in though is in VR.
I thought it was a VR game,
Dude.
but it was not.
Dude, this in VR actually would be scary.
Everything in VR is scary.
It's scary. It is. It is.
This next
Yeah,
VR game is
it
not
looks-
scary. It looks freaking fun as heck.
Telefrag.
Telefrag VR. Check this game out. So it's like a first-person shooter, and it's got
It's an arena shooter.
arena shooter, and it's got portals and other weapons of mass destruction.
Oh, I saw this game before.
Tell me that doesn't look dope.
I've seen this game before.
I think they showed it.
I sent it to. We sent it as I remember. I sent this announcement trailer a while back.
Yeah, I think that's where we saw it.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever heard of this game called Space Junkies, which is made by
Yes.
Ubisoft.
Yes.
That's the other game I could relate this to.
Yeah. Well,
So I'm guessing this is gonna be a multiplayer
Or
arena
Quake.
shooter. So that's what this looks like. So whoever has a PlayStation VR, you're gonna have an arena shooter to get into.
all right. The next one is which one?
Etherborn.
Etherborn.
Oh, Etherborn.
Now this game, I have no idea what the heck it is.
Comes out July 18th.
It looks
Walking
so
simulator. I'm kidding.
Probably, yeah.
It's probably gonna be a storytelling game. It looks like it has some inspiration from maybe. Oh, it has different. It's platforming.
But doesn't it look so like different?
It might have some inspiration from Journey. Or Abzu, if you ever played that one.
Yeah.
Looks like a game
So-
someone made on Dreams.
Dang.
Funny.
What about this next one? Riddle?
Oh, sorry.
Riddle. Riddle, what's
I'm
going
waiting for the
on?
video to change. Super Dragonfly.
Super Dragonfly.
Chronicles.
I'm pretty sure you guys could tell by the name. It's a PS Vita game.
It is?
It already came out on PS Vita.
They ported it to. Is that
I'm
what
guessing they're
happened?
porting it to console. Wow. Yeah. So Super Dragonfly Chron. Is it gonna be those? Is it like a top-down?
No, it's like
Flying
a
shooter?
basically like Metroidvania style shooter.
What do you mean?
You'll see right now.
Oh, like freaking. It's like Contra.
Yeah, well, Contra, Metrovania,
Yeah,
that's
all
what they
that-
call
all
it.
that
All
stuff.
that cool stuff.
But
That cool
okay.
jazz.
So it's one of those side-scrolling shooter type of games.
Yep.
Platformers. Okay.
And last but not least,
Lost Orbit. Coming out July 16th.
Lost Orbit. This is the one I was
Sounds
thinking the
cool.
other game was gonna be like
yep.
those like top-down flying games. What do you call those?
Arcade shooters. That's what I would.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I thought the other one was gonna be. Looks cool. I like the graphics. Like I like the art design already.
Yeah, it looks like those runner games where you just have to make the quick decisions.
Yeah. So
But
those
yeah.
are the games that are coming out this week. That's where you can spend your hard-earned
Hard-earned
cash,
cash.
people. Nothing big, nothing major, right?
Yeah,
Everything's
these are
all
small
these
little
indie games.
Mhm.
Summer is usually kind of dry. I don't understand why companies don't drop in a good big game during the summer. Because, like, what are we playing now? Borderlands 2,
Apex,
Apex,
Rainbow.
the Rainbow.
It's all the same on new season content, I guess. DLC is what really there is.
Well, let's get into two games that did come out that we played. And these are the reviews of the week. Reviews of the week are sponsored by our friends at Gamer Actionwear. They make our beautiful GameBros t-shirts. Hopefully next weekend you'll see Riddle Rex with their crop top hoodie.
I cannot wait.
You guys gonna have to check out our Instagram. She's gonna be modeling a new shirt every day.
I guess so. It's news to me.
She hasn't read the contract. That's the thing. So she's
Just like their face, just like,
she signed
Nobody
it.
said
She's-
nothing about this.
Yeah, she signed it before the show, but
And you know what? We're actually getting some Game Bros Game Bros 2-piece bathing suits. She's gonna be modeling for us. I'm sure everybody's excited to see that happen.
As long as it's free, I'll wear it.
Don't say that, man. They'll start sending you some
No,
free
they'll say-
lingerie
yeah.
and stuff. Like, you gotta be careful.
oh my gosh.
So
Yeah.
these games came out a couple. The first one, Stranger Things, came out a couple weeks ago. It came out when the season started, season 3. We don't want to get into spoilers of season 3.
Which was awesome, by the way. I finished it. I know you two haven't watched it yet, but it was so
I have 2
good.
episodes left. But yeah.
So far, do you like it?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Is it better than season 1 and
It is
2?
way better than season 2.
Yeah, season 2 kind of.
I still haven't finished season 3, so I can't say if it's better than season 1. But man,
Yeah, I thought
is
it
it
was really
way better than season 2.
Oh, okay.
I love it. So I know you're gonna love it.
Have you seen all of them? Season 1, 2, and 3. Riddle.
Yeah, there was one
Okay.
thing, just one thing I didn't like about season 3, but I'm not gonna say it because
Spoilers.
yeah, spoilers.
Yeah.
But basically, the Stranger Things, the game is based off of the events in season 3, and a little bit after season 3, actually, you're gonna be able to play.
I actually love this game. I liked it. Was cool because it takes place like in the 80s, just like the show. So during those times, it was a 8-bit era and the team based beat 'em ups and stuff. And it just for me, it was more like a nostalgia like game, and just to see the people from Stranger Things and the different characters and just have that whole Stranger Things vibe to it. I liked it.
Mhm.
I think Riddle likes the fact that you could play it on mobile, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's if I were to play this game, I would play it on mobile. I wouldn't get it for console.
Or for Stadia, right?
I
Play it
wouldn't-
anywhere?
I wouldn't get it for Stadia either.
Depends.
Oh, that's right. You
Well,
can play anywhere. You're right.
Is there what's the price? Do you know the price of it on mobile?
No idea. Well, how do you guys feel about that? Should the price on mobile be the same price as the console version if it's the same game?
It's
No.
wait, it's free.
Really?
Wait, is this the right game? Wait.
Probably just gonna download it right now.
Give me a second. You sure that you can play it on the phone?
Yeah,
Riddle.
we looked it
Yeah,
up.
it said Android and iOS.
Wait, then it's free. What is no? But
It's
this
not
one's
even-
different. It's not the same
It's
one.
not oh wait, I got it.
It's not the same game.
Oh no, yeah, I got it. It is free.
But it's not the same
Yeah, she's
game.
She look. No, she's doing her thumbprint. She's getting it. That's it.
It's not the
Sold.
same game
not?
though. No, it's not.
Of course not. The other one has controller.
Oh
no,
no, this
the
one was
characters are completely different.
Yeah, this one was released a year ago.
These are not this. I knew it.
I don't know.
There wasn't. I knew there was. Why would it be on mobile?
Maybe this is the one we read that was on mobile.
We's a lot of people.
Yeah, Riddle.
We's a lot
See
of
what happens?
people.
Guys, this is not mobile. Don't don't believe her. But
Hey,
yeah.
you can still play Stranger Things
If-
on mobile.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Stranger
Just
Things,
not the one released on July 4th.
yeah, if you guys are fans of Stranger Things and especially season 3, I definitely think it's worth your buy. It was $20, right?
Oh, it's Stranger Things 3, the game. That's where I went wrong looking it up.
When she did her research, she looked at.
Stranger Things, the number 1.
Okay, but the one we were talking about, the version that we show here on the green screen, that's the one you guys gotta go get on PlayStation 4 and Xbox, and on Steam and on Nintendo Switch.
How much is
So-
it? $20?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
$20.
so go get it.
I think it's worth your buy if you guys are fans even more. Cause
And the good thing is, if you guys buy this game and give it some good, some love, they'll make other games like this, and I think that's a good thing. I always talk about free-to-play games that I always buy or give. Riddle makes fun of me all the time, and so does Prodigy. He's like, "Oh, Google, you always got all the skins." My thing is that I kind of like buying it because I'm kind of showing gratitude to the makers of the game for making the game, and that way they can keep the game alive and keep redoing the game, new seasons, new updates, because if there's no money in it, they'll stop. It's a business after all. And if they don't see that money coming in, they'll close down the shop, and the games that you like won't be there anymore. So just
That's really the reason why you get all the skins?
yeah. I like to feed people.
Wow.
Cuco loves the kids. What do you think? I like playing dress up with Maverick, and I want to put hats on them. I do. So another game that came out that I really, really love. I know Prodigy and Riddle Rex don't really care about this game. I do. It's called Dragon Quest Builders 2. Played the first one. I beat the first one. I thought it was awesome. I wish this one came out on the Vita. I beat the other one on the Vita. But I'm playing it with my boy Bash, and we're building, all these different towns and stuff. I really love the fact, like, I like Minecraft. I didn't like the way it looks. This one looks more crisp and clean. But the thing that I like more about this game, that it has a purpose. I felt like Minecraft had no purpose.
Well, you can.
Minecraft
does have a purpose.
Yeah, at the end you beat the Ender Dragon, right?
Yeah.
But this one gives you a better roadmap, and like you go into one world and you help people out, and hey, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? And you're building, you're mining, you're constructing different buildings, you're reconstructing buildings, and I like the way that it's organized. I like the way it looks too.
Yeah.
The music, it's just I don't know. It's to me, it's got the sex appeal.
It looks so much clearer. Minecraft is too pixelated for my eyes.
Yeah, she starts getting headaches for some reason
I
when
do.
she
I get
plays
headaches.
She has
pixelated
seizure
games.
problems.
Was it Nidhogg?
It was
that the one that gave me
it was Towerfall.
Oh yeah, we were
Ascension. I
playing
gave her headache.
Towerfall, and I went home with the biggest headache. It's so
So
bad. I
Nidhogg
don't
1
know.
would have killed you.
I don't
It's
know.
No,
no wonder.
Nidhogg is not that.
No wonder she started playing games late. She couldn't do the whole Atari, the whole 8-bit Nintendo era or
starts getting
16-bit
headaches.
Super Nintendo era. She had to wait till
Yeah,
3D
I
graphics
played
came out.
Nintendo 64.
That's 3D graphics. There you go.
I mean, yeah. But overall, I honestly, I've always wanted to try this game though.
Oh, this game's awesome, and it's got the whole Dragon Quest. You guys never played the Dragon Quest RPG series, right?
No.
So it's got that whole. It's basically Final Fantasy, but not taking itself so seriously. That's where the Dragon Quest comes from. It's still like an RPG, turn-based back in the day, but it didn't take itself so seriously, and that's why the dragons look more cartoony, more anime style instead of like those Final Fantasy like dragons,
hardcore, mean-looking dragons.
And this game was $20.
No,
How much was it?
$60.
You paid $60 for this game?
I knew somebody was gonna
I
rage
knew,
against the machine
yes.
when it came to this. Why? Why is this such a problem?
So you just like throwing money away, huh? That is wild.
What?
That's
was
the-
so. Yeah, I think
that's-
you
that's-
picked the wrong sound.
No,
bite.
no, no. That's how she. Wait, listen. This is how Riddle felt.
We're gonna take control of this plane. We're gonna 9/11 it.
I don't know what.
That was so random.
out of.
She wants the 911 this thing just because it cost $60.
Oh my gosh.
Why? Why?
What's wrong with it? There's multiplayer and everything.
You will play this game more than what you've already played this.
What?
What?
I'm asking you, are you going to play this game like
Hell yeah.
often?
Yes.
You barely have time to get on with
You don't know. He has his secret time for his single player games. How do you think he gets to review all these games?
How do you think I have like? I'm level like 30 when you guys are like level 5 and 6 on the trophy thing.
Riddle, you
I
don't
can't
know
believe
anything.
Are you pranking me?
Heck.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
Just send them out there to do this for me.
Oh my gosh, $60.
I send Bastion. He's my Mr. Mises. He goes out there and I go here, platinum Minecraft story mode for me.
Wow, I can't believe you dropped $60 on this. Someone literally gave me
What do you
a
mean?
free $25
Okay,
PlayStation
and what
gift
does that have to
card.
do with
Dude,
this?
I don't look like
And
you. I
I'm
can't get
gonna
guys
be
to send me free
super-
stuff.
It wasn't like that, okay?
I
She,
knew
like
she-
wink, wink, Snapchat.
Your
send me-
premium
He doesn't even
Snapchat.
know how I look. He doesn't
Premium
even know
She's
how I
like,
look.
follow me on Snapchat and
He's
what
never
is
seen
it?
me before.
My Patreon and
Oh boy.
wire me some.
Well, what I wanted to say was I have a free $25, gift card for PlayStation,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be so picky on what I use it 4.
Why?
Skins.
And you just dropped $60 cash on this.
What's wrong with this game?
No, I wouldn't get skins with the $25.
You know you want the Ash skin.
No.
What's wrong with this game? State your opinion.
It looks just like Minecraft. Like you can get the same
But
game.
it's more.
I literally
It's
downloaded,
more than
I
Minecraft.
literally downloaded a game on my tablet. It's like a Sims game. It looks the same. You like build cities or farms or whatever you want. It's exactly what you do on here.
What?
Is there blue slimes? No, not the same game.
Oh, that's why.
If you're into building, decorating, all that stuff,
And
you're
even
into-
just the universe, it
Oh,
looks
boy.
awesome. And
Yeah.
the universe is based in. The animation style is cool. I love the character design.
You played this too?
It's a cool game. I've never played it,
Oh.
but I would love to play it.
yeah.
Let me know when you play it.
Dragon Quest builders, go get it. It's awesome. If you like these kind of builder games, the worlds are 10 times bigger than the first one. They have more cars, automobiles, farming. They basically took what Dragon Quest 1 made and they just multiplied it by 50. All the little quality of life stuff that was a problem and things that people disliked, they fixed all that stuff.
Mhm.
So this is like the best that Dragon Quest builders could be right now. And I highly recommend it. Don't listen to Riddle. She'd
She
rather
hasn't
spend their
played it
money
either.
on Apex skins and Rainbow Six gear than actually broaden her horizons and trying out this Japanese Minecraft dinosaur dragon killing game.
Yeah.
I'm
Lord
really
Infamous in the
missing out.
chat asked if we can count on us to meet up in Area 51,
When is this going down?
September 20th.
You pay for my tickets and I'll be out there in Vegas. I'll
We're
more
gonna
than
storm,
happy.
Are we gonna storm the? We're gonna
Yeah,
go
yeah.
through the fences.
I'll
We're gonna uncover the alien secrets.
Let's do it.
Who told me Area 50? Someone thought Area 51 was in Arizona.
Where is it?
Nevada.
Okay.
So Coco's right.
Of course I was right.
I didn't say you were wrong.
Coco Damas. Make sure it's a one-way ticket then.
And then maybe we could finally get to visit our boy Wrecker out there.
Let's meet up at the
Area
at
51.
the Area 51 storm. But yeah, those are the reviews for this week.
Everybody, thank you
Because
for
there wasn't that
watching.
many. That like
'cause
we
nothing's
said
coming
in
out.
summer, yeah, summer there's not gonna be any plus ultra games coming out. Because
Yeah.
that's all for the holidays. That's how they make their money. All the kids, Mom, I want this for Christmas. Blah blah. Blah.
Like, look at the games we're talking about are coming out next week. Pig Eat Ball.
I
It's
know.
like, Mom, I want a new game. Which game? Pig Eat Ball. Sounds like a 5-year-old asking for a game. Like, what is the game about? Mom, Pig Eat Ball.
But yeah,
So, keep playing Apex. Keep playing Rainbow Six for now, I guess.
we're gonna be streaming some Apex, some Rainbow gameplay, just so you guys can watch, tune in, comment. Maybe you guys could give us stuff to do in Rainbow. You know, like the mini strat roulettes or anything like that. When we're live, just check us out. Have
Yeah.
notification bells. You know, you guys know what to do down below. Subscribe, hit up all our social medias, and all that other good stuff. Cool.
Yeah, we're going to be giving away Mortal Kombat X.
11.
And some 11, sorry. Way back. So Mortal Kombat 11 with some jerky and some liquid luck so you guys could try it out so you guys could see
Mhm.
what we've been, praising these guys for. And you'll actually get a Gamer Actionwear t-shirt as well. So stay tuned to our Instagram so you guys can get that. We're also going to do a Madden giveaway, FIFA giveaway, and biggest one of all is Cyberpunk when it comes out.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Stay tuned to
So
all
stay
that
tuned
stuff.
on all our social
Spider-Man
medias.
party, hell yeah.
And I'm gonna start streaming soon. So keep an eye out for an Instagram post whenever that starts. Hopefully this week.
So yeah, you guys know what to do down below. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so that way you guys know every time we go live. And all our social medias and everything is down in the description below. So you guys just go one click and you guys will be sent to our social media pages. Make sure you guys go follow so you guys can stay in touch and know all the latest news we're going to be posting. But like we always say, live in your world, but play in ours. Game Bros. Peace.
Peace.